Leucovorin week 12. We made it to 3 months. Last week, I let you know that Ella would be doing her parasite cleanse using the I word. You can look back at those videos to see why I'm calling it the I word. Before we increase her dosage to 25 milligrams twice a day from 15 milligrams twice a day, I want to give her body a little bit of time post parasite cleanse. Really cool update though. Since last week she was on the leucovorin at the same time as doing the parasite cleanse, we have seen an enormous amount of engaging eye contact awareness. It's been really cool. A really fun thing to witness happened. I mentioned to you there was those 2 nights where she said words clear as day. There was one night specifically that they were just like the most clear I've ever heard in her life. And then we had family over this last Saturday, and everybody that came, which was, 4 people came, plus Ava was there, I was there, and then Ella and her ABA therapist. We were all there. We went to greet family at the door. 2 younger children, which were Ella's cousins, came. And Ella had just come in from outside. We were greeting everybody, and then her ABA therapist brings Ella to the door so she can see everybody also. So she first stops to see her grandma, and she looks her right in the eyes, gives her a hug, gives her kisses over and over. And the way that she is engaging with people, it's this look on her face, like studying everybody. And like she's just like looking into their soul in a way I have never seen. She's just like looking in their face. Hi, like I missed you. Where have you been all my life? And then she walks past everybody and goes right to her cousin who's like the same height as her. And she wraps her arms around her neck and she looks at her face the same way, like, where have you been all my life? And she just keeps kissing her cheek over and over. And after every kiss, she looks at her eyes like, hi, hi, hi. And she just kept kissing her. And everybody was like in shock. It was the coolest thing. I can't believe we all got to witness it. Then she moved on to her grandpa and she did the same thing. Everybody saw this happen. And this, if you ask everybody involved, this is not normal. And especially for her to do that with her cousin, that's completely rare. Has never happened in that way. Now, she has come up to her before and engaged with her very briefly, but not in that intense way. And if her cousin's watching this, hi, girly. And I think that's something that can be a little hard to understand or know what to do when you're not used to that, and then you have this cousin with special needs and you're also young yourself and you don't completely understand it all, and she's just wrapping her arms around you and kissing you over and over and over, and she took it so well. Stood there and kind of let it happen with a smile on her face. I don't know, it's just so sweet. And I'm so glad that the whole family got to see how far Ella has come in her awareness. Between the leucovorin and the parasite cleanse, that's the exact week that we saw that happen. And I'm just wanting to know if increasing the dosage of the leucovorin is going to bring us even more engaging and cool things happening. So that was the best moment of the whole week. She's been in the most happy, silly, regulated mood, still jumping on the trampoline like crazy. So it's something about us getting closer to this 3-month mark. For us specifically, I think it is definitely a magic number where you need to take the leucovorin for at least 3 months in order for it to show full effects. And then I don't know if it was just a coincidence that we were so close to 3 months, or it had something to do with, like I said, doing the parasite cleanse on top of it just kind of gave us a really cool week. Last night was a full moon, and Ella is always usually up at some point in the night. I heard her kind of like moving around, doing some small vocalizations for a very short time. She went back to sleep. And again, is that maybe because parasites thrive during a full moon and she had that cleanse and her body was able to sleep for this full moon? And that doesn't normally happen. So lots of things I can't help but note. They're not the norm for her. And now they are. So next, I'm looking into metal detox, and we're just going to keep going with everything. I'll let you know how upping the dose on the leucovorin goes once I decide to do that.